Hey everyone, welcome to the Poke Chalet. Today we're going to talk a little bit about allocation that we got for black and white, which means how much product did this tiny little East Coast Canada store get from black and white. Now, we didn't expect to get a lot. We uh, and we got less than we expected, of course. We ended up getting 20 ETBs as allocation. Now, this is a comparison. It's a special set, so I'm going to compare it to Pokemon Go, which is a set that another summer specialty set. So Pokemon Go, we got 80 ETBs, which was great. Pokemon Go was a great set from our perspective, but it's a huge cut. It's a quarter of the cut, and we've not been lax in terms of how much we buy Pokemon. It's been boom period. We've been buying a lot at post prices, but yeah. So 20 ATBs. We're only getting six binders of black, six white binders. There are some people who asked for like one of each product. It's not going to happen. So I'll just be sending out some, opportunities for local people to pick up binders. I'm not going to be shipping binders. I hope not. And six poster collections. And this is six boxes, not cases, my friends. Two mini tin boxes. So it's not a lot of mini tins. And we are getting about 3 cases of Ogerpalm EX box, which I'm happy about. Now, Ogerpalm EX are not going to have Destined Rivals. They're not. I don't even think they have Journey together, but they'll have older packs, which people have been looking for. So, looking forward to seeing those boxes. Obviously, the promos suck, but Ogerpalm, it's 10 packs of, I guess non-Destined Rivals. So I'm hoping that there's a Surging in there. I don't even know if there's Journey in there, but I'm hoping there is some Paradox, hoping Temporal, hoping maybe even Obsidian. Hopefully no, no base set. But even so, I mean, it's going to be a chance for me to sell packs again at a decent price. So 10 packs for $60. So probably bring my cost down to like from 10.50 a pack down to like, I don't know, 7.50, eight a pack, which is good. Dollar cost averaging down, passing it on. So we shall get those boxes in. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell those in person or just convert them to packs. We shall see. But the rest of it, I have to now go through my customer list and I have to say, well, who made any purchases between now and Destined Rivals? It doesn't matter, if it was sealed product or slabs or singles. Then I have to go and look at who did trade-ins. People who do trade-ins usually get priority because I want to burn down that trading credit as soon as possible. But I'll look at people who also have done trade-ins lately, and I'll see what they want. I traditionally have some bigger customers who would take multiple cases, but I mean, I'm not getting multiple cases, so it's going to be a tough release. Luckily, it is only a specialty set, and there's going to be more products. There'll be more black, more white products. It's going to be a lot like Prismatic. You'll get a little bit now, a little bit later. It's just surprising. It's a little bit. It's a surprisingly small amount, especially since it's a double set. You would think Pokemon would print twice as much product, but based on the allocation numbers, they've not. Based on the hit rates that I'm seeing or hearing about, they have not. So yeah, it's more of the same. More of the same. It's like Pokemon does not want to overprint. They are choosing quite clearly not to fix the problems of the market. So unless they're going to fix it by loading and dumping stuff into the big box stores, they're not going to fix it through distribution or through stores. So I would think stores would be the guys who would bring the prices down the most because stores, have short-term goals all the time. Basically, the short-term goals is to turn what they buy back into cash so that they can pay the distributor for the next one. So prices go down, but I think it's all going to be filtering through big box stores. So as I've been telling many of my customers, keep an eye out for the Walmarts. I don't think GameStop is a good spot to buy anymore, but keep the eye out for the Walmarts, the eye out for the other stores. I don't think your local gas station is going to have a lot of product when it comes to this specialty set because they are only big boxes. Like they're not going to have sleeves. There is no 3-pack blisters. I did not get not a single booster bundle. So that's maybe booster bundles aren't being released, or I'm not getting any. Like, it seems odd. It seems odd, no booster bundles. Normally, that's the go-to product for Pokemon to sort of get product out to the masses, but no booster bundles. Very strange days. I feel like a broken record saying strange days. This is more of the same. Low allocations, not a lot of product coming in. I'm going to focus on singles. I'm going to have to. And so far, I've been working away at a stack of reverse hollows, and I'm really getting to the point where I'm thinking reverse hollows might be my next play. Bulk. Selling bulk might be the next thing that I go to for trying to keep things alive. There is always bulk is amazing, right? If you buy correctly and you have lots of ability for people to find your cards, which we seem to, we seem to be good. We seem to be hitting like the search engine analytics pretty good. We're getting like some good reviews online. We're getting people showing up and buying like a whole bunch of cards. So they're definitely finding cards from us. So I think bulk might be my next big play. Now, it's an extremely time consuming activity, which means I have to be a lot more efficient. And I've been looking for, trying to figure out how to be more efficient. A little bit is my Japanese. I really have to get my Japanese in order. Right now, I have it separated into EXs, SIRs, trainers. Like, it's not by set, it's not alphabetized, it's just EXs, Vs, V stars. It's too many. And if I get a Japanese order and I don't find the cards quickly, it really is a time sunk for fulfilling a Japanese order. And Japanese is still a big part of what we have. And I don't think many people do Japanese singles. They're low value, but that seems to be where we're niching into. We're getting into the fact that we're the go-to store for people to find that card to fill their binder, that that master set go-to guys. We've been working and helping a lot of people, and people like we put a bunch of Destined Rivals reverse hollows up, and I think we almost sold out. Which reverse hollows to the moon, my friends. We'll start opening $280 Destined Rivals boxes for access to the reverse hollows. Actually, so that was a good play. I opened a box the other day. We did hit well, so I mean that counts. And we just in the hits we made up the cost of the box, but after we added like the reverse hollows and those like sold on through, yeah, that was not bad, but hell of a time consuming. Luckily, I had like some quiet time. As you watch this channel, you've known that I've complained about time constantly. Time is the critical piece of you enjoying the hobby, you making time, you spending time wisely, you enjoying the time you have. I have been short on it because I recently did a heck of a lot of renovation to my house. I had to do a lot of yard work. It's in that weird time in the summer where you don't have more work to do yet. I know I do. I have more to do, but I've been able to have this time to myself, almost like rejuvenate back into enjoying the hobby. And some days I don't. Some days I'm like, oh, I don't want to go in and fill orders right now. And I think that's a natural part of a hobby. Sometimes you want to do it. When you're running a business, you sort of have to, even when you don't want to, but sometimes you really want to do it. Sometimes you want to sit down and record a video, and sometimes you want to sit down and record a video and you can't because you got orders to fulfill. So you have to make the most. You're spending a little bit of time each day making the enjoyment, dealing with singles. Like, you end up developing a process, and the process is, let's say it's step 1, step 2 through step 8 to get something, sold, to get it from start to finish. It could everything from pricing out a product, could be from discussing a trade-in, from getting back to a customer. Certain steps in that process have higher priority, things that you need to get done. If a customer's waiting on you, you got to get to them like right away. Another case, something that's not as high priority, I got a bunch of singles in. So they got all of the store credit. I think this is like a Palkia and some other stuff. They got the store credit. These are the cards I don't have images of. These are cards I haven't put on the website yet. It's a matter of I do the highest priority things quick, and usually it's Highest priority things are things that people rely on. You do the highest priority things first, and I think life is a little like this too. Then you work on the things that are for yourself, that make you happy, and the things that you have to do to get to the next high priority thing. And that's, as a hobby, what you sort of need collecting to be like, right? It's a chance for you to separate yourself, to escape a little bit, to be meticulous, to be focused, to be unfocused, to be surprised. It's the chance for you to enjoy uh, the chaos. Like, I know that I don't know if you can really see much here, but I know that I have like I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. There's no personal information. So this is like my what they call chaos pile. So it's basically a bunch of bulk that I've sorted out. It's, I love that purple. Love that purple. It's stacks and stacks of cards that are not in inventory yet. That they're not like high variety cards, but they're cards that will sell. They're like reverse hollows and things like that. Stuff that's really neat. And if you take the time, you create like phases. It's a little messy, but that's my life, right? Take phases, you do a little bit of there, a little bit there, and you're sort of moving along. Now, at some magical point in the future, everything is done. There's nothing more to do. Never happens, because you're always adding to that first step in the process. And I think you have to enjoy it. You have to understand that chaos is life, right? Life is a lot like that. You're just like adding things in, things getting done, things coming out. Having a kid, like getting to the point where you have a child, you get through that baby years, which to me were the worst. Then you have like that little guy who like loves you to the moon, the toddler. Then you have like the preteen that still thinks you're cool and wants to do everything with you, doesn't want to leave your side. And then you get the almost teenager who's starting to see that dad's not as cool as he once thought he was. And they'll come back, right? We'll get through this phase. He'll get into teenagerdom. I just hope things go well and the steps complete. And eventually he's off to university, of course, right down the road. But throughout that course, throughout that life, you're still adding stuff to the other side. You're still cycling through. There's no end to life. Life is a full experience along the way. That's collecting too. Collecting is just like this. You got to enjoy it. I took a real strong tangent here, showed you my chaos, showed you my enjoyment of the hobby, where it's like just getting little pieces done, moving things along, having the enjoyment, and of course suffering horrible black and white allocation. So if you're a customer, you'll hear from me soon. I'm going to be working on the spreadsheets. Since it is a customer thing, it's of top priority, and I'll be sending out emails of saying, hey, I got this, do you want it? If you don't, feel free to pass. You're not going to suffer. You're not going to miss out on the next set if you're not really a black and white fan, but you're looking for the megas. Don't worry about it if you have to say no. There is going to be someone else who will want your product, who will want that product, and don't worry about it. You don't have to buy black and white. But I will be reaching out. People who did trade-ins, you know who you are. It's kind of an exciting set. I am going to open a little bit. I won't be. I hope I'll open a little bit when it comes, and I think that's going to be next week. I don't know when Distro is probably going to ship it on Friday, and it'll show up on Tuesday or something like that. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. With your collecting, it is a journey. With life, is a journey, and there's no end state. There's no, oh, I'm done collecting, that's it. You can quit. You can finish up an aspect of it, but it's life. It's a process, and you have to enjoy steps in the process because there's no destination. It's just a journey. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you next time. Like and subscribe, all that stuff.